Do you ever feel stuck, overwhelmed, or like life's challenges are controlling you instead of the other way around? Maybe you've tried every productivity hack, every to-do list, or motivational speech, but still can't seem to build lasting change or true success. Stephen Covey's The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People goes far beyond quick tips. It's a timeless framework that teaches you how to fundamentally transform your character and mindset. These 7 habits are not just about getting things done, they're about becoming the kind of person who naturally attracts success, builds meaningful relationships, and lives with purpose. If you're ready to stop drifting and start living intentionally, this deep dive into the 7 habits will give you the roadmap. Habit 1. Be proactive, the freedom to choose your response. This habit is the foundation of all the others. Being proactive means you own your life. You recognize that while you can't control everything that happens, you always control your response. Covey explains this using the concept of the circle of concern and circle of influence. The circle of concern contains everything you care about: the economy, other people's opinions, world events, but you often can't change these. The circle of influence is what you can impact: your thoughts, actions, and decisions. Proactive people focus on expanding their circle of influence by taking positive action, instead of wasting energy worrying. Here's an example. Viktor Frankl, a Holocaust survivor, taught that even in the worst situations, we have the power to choose our attitude. That choice is true freedom. Try this. Instead of reacting emotionally to stress or conflict, pause and ask yourself, what can I control here? That mindset shift is empowering and starts your journey to effectiveness. Habit 2. Begin with the end in mind. Live with purpose. This habit is about vision, knowing what you want your life to stand for, and making decisions aligned with that. Covey suggests writing a personal mission statement, a clear declaration of your values and goals. This serves as a compass to keep you on track when distractions and pressures pull you off course. Here's a story. Stephen Covey himself started by defining what mattered most to him: family, integrity, and contribution. This clarity guided his career and relationships. Visualize your funeral. What would you want people to say about the way you lived? This exercise grounds you in what's truly important. When you begin with the end in mind, everyday choices, from how you spend your time to the people you surround yourself with, become intentional. Habit 3. Put first things first. Prioritize what truly matters. Now that you have your vision, this habit is about managing your time and energy to match. Covey's time management matrix is a powerful tool. Most people spend too much time reacting to urgent matters, emails, phone calls, crises, but neglect the important areas that create long-term success: planning, health, relationships, and personal growth. Imagine a manager who spends their day firefighting problems but never invests time in coaching their team. The short-term urgency consumes them, but long-term progress stalls. Learn to say no to distractions and schedule Quadrant 2 activities regularly, those important but not urgent tasks that pay dividends later. One practical tip: use a weekly planner and block time for your highest priorities before filling in the rest. Habit 4. Think win-win. Seek mutual benefit. Many people approach life as a competition, win or lose. But Covey teaches that real effectiveness comes from win-win thinking. This mindset requires balancing courage, standing up for your own needs, with consideration, respecting others' needs. In business negotiations, a win-win solution might mean expanding the pie instead of dividing it. For example, 2 companies partnering to share resources and reach new markets together, rather than fighting over customers. Win-win builds trust and cooperation, turning adversaries into allies. It's not about compromise, but creativity. Try to apply win-win thinking in your next conflict or collaboration. Look for ways everyone can benefit, rather than settling for my way or the highway. Habit 5. Seek first to understand, then to be understood. The art of empathic communication. This habit is a game changer for relationships. Most people listen with the intent to reply, not to understand. Covey calls this autobiographical listening, filtering everything through your own experience and agenda. Imagine a couple arguing, both talking past each other, each feeling unheard. But when one truly listens and reflects back the other's feelings, it diffuses tension and opens the door to dialogue. Practicing empathic listening requires patience and humility. It means giving full attention, asking clarifying questions, and withholding judgment. Try this. In your next important conversation, focus on listening without interrupting. Summarize what you heard before sharing your own perspective. Notice how it changes the dynamic. Habit 6. Synergize. The power of creative cooperation. Synergy means working together to create solutions that none could achieve alone. It's based on valuing differences rather than tolerating them. Think of a jazz band improvising. Each musician's unique style blends to create beautiful music that surprises even the players. In organizations, synergy leads to innovation, problem-solving, and stronger teams. It requires openness, trust, and valuing diverse opinions. This habit pushes you beyond compromise to create a third alternative that's better than what anyone originally imagined. Challenge yourself to seek synergy by embracing diverse perspectives and encouraging collaboration. Habit 7. Sharpen the saw, continuous self-renewal. This habit is about maintaining and enhancing your greatest asset, yourself. Covey divides renewal into 4 dimensions: physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual. Physical, exercise, nutrition, and rest. Without health, effectiveness suffers. Mental, reading, learning, and challenging your mind to grow. Emotional, social, building meaningful relationships, serving others, and expressing gratitude. Spiritual, meditation, prayer, or reflection on your core values. Covey warns that neglecting any of these areas dulls your ability to perform. Simple practices like daily walks, journaling, or spending quality time with loved ones keep you balanced and resilient. Remember the saw. Sharpen it regularly, or it becomes useless. Ready to start transforming your life. Here's how to apply these habits immediately. Be proactive. Identify one situation where you feel stuck and ask, what's one thing I can control right now? Take that action today. Write your mission statement. Spend 15 minutes drafting your personal mission. What values and goals define your life? Keep it where you'll see it daily. Schedule important tasks. Use the time management matrix to plan at least 3 important but not urgent activities this week, whether it's exercise, learning, or connecting with someone. Practice win-win. Next time you negotiate or face conflict, ask, how can we both benefit here? Challenge yourself to find creative solutions. Listen to understand. In your next conversation, focus fully on the speaker, ask clarifying questions, and reflect before responding. Seek synergy. Reach out to someone with a different perspective and brainstorm ideas together. Sharpen your saw. Pick one daily habit for physical, mental, emotional, or spiritual renewal, and commit to it for the next 7 days. Stephen Covey's timeless message is clear. I am not a product of my circumstances. I am a product of my decisions. The habits you choose to build shape not just what you achieve, but who you become. True effectiveness is a balance of personal character and meaningful relationships, a way of living intentionally and with purpose. Start small, be patient, and stay consistent. Over time, these habits will transform your life in ways you never imagined. Remember, the power to change is already inside you. It begins with the choices you make today.